Hello, everybody. Welcome back here. Another day of Astro-Gravitational Report. Hopefully, you learned the lesson of skipping or not skipping things, but that energy is going to continue. So, hopefully, everything was okay. And with that being said, I want to say welcome to everyone. Much appreciated the click, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, and that helps to improve the things in technology world. And with that being said, up here, what is about talking about skipping, right? There is maybe you forgot something, maybe you learned something, maybe you understood something in there. But is that is gonna be causing your situations? Because today the moon is gonna be what? The moon is gonna be squaring Mars and Saturn and Neptune pretty much the whole day, right? So from whatever happened in the previous day, we're going to be seeing that this intense feelings of certain things. How come I couldn't do it? How come I didn't get it? Why would I didn't do it? And so on and so on and so on and so on. This is going to be a very good learning curve because when you're missing things, you skip things in there, particularly when it's related into past and the future, right? You skip something in the present. In there, we're going to be looking at to what is going to happen today because it's the same energy that it's applied to the yesterday's, to the south and the north node, the past and the future. It's going to be applied to actions, shame, guilt, learning, illusions, and it's going to be applied to dignity, honor, learning, and have a new visions of life. So with that kind of like of energies, this is what we are going to be facing at 7 o'clock in the morning. In there, the moon it's going to be at 24 degrees of Sag. Not bad positions because it's working with the 27 degrees of Chiron. In there, the ascendant is going to be at the end of Leo. Very beautiful divine energies. Still, the authority, it is going to be squaring Lilith at Scorpio, and the midheaven, it's going to be at Taurus, material situations. You need to learn about the difference between I want to have so much money and abundance. And abundance is to have enough so you can be okay surviving, not struggling, but okay. That's mean abundance. But its abundance is also you. Abundance, what you're looking at within yourself, that you can know that the base of your own abilities, you can be able to take care of yourself. And this is what is gonna coming out with this energies that it's coming Taurus in the next hour. That energy is gonna be changed as we are gonna be seeing at this particular polarity of Mars that it's going to be shows up in the next hour. But at 8 o'clock, that energy is going to be a very much positive. Jupiter is going to be sextile within that energies. The midheaven is going to be with Uranus, very positive, no negative aspects, right? The synchronicity all of a sudden beginnings to work at 8 o'clock in the morning. You feel like, oh, what happened with the energy, right? You're going to be like, oh, wow. Well, you learn the lessons. But with on the fall of that energies, it's thinking about it like the waves of the oceans. Okay, the waves is coming, hitting the shore, it's coming back, right? And when we see into this, we're looking at what is it, the underneath current that it creates the waves. That big thing that it gonna comes in, it hits the shore, and then it begins to create this waves, right? Uh, I don't know how to pronounce it. Octam Hi, Banerjee Hi, Tori. Thank you for coming in. And we're gonna see this energies that is gonna come towards us more and more and more. That it's gonna come into these positions within ourselves. But at 9 o'clock, we are gonna see the ascendant is gonna be with the south node in there. We're going to see from the past. We're going to be seeing it how the moon is going to be beginning, to kind of like a releasing us from yesterday's energies of skipping things, right? You maybe feel like you skip, you miss things, you miss the opportunities, delays, or so on and so on, for it. And from that standpoint, we are going to be see that we need to what learn from the past mistakes, and hopefully you did. Um, Banerjee, I'm not doing reading for someone. This is a collective reading of the energy that is going to be for August 5th. All right. So what are we gonna be do? I mean, with all kind of like all those mixed feelings, all those intensity, all this like for example, you should have done the work yesterday, but you didn't done it, and today you are gonna need that work. Guess what? You're getting angry that you not did it. Whose lesson is that? You, right? Mars is going to be in the ascendant. That is going to be about the actions. Mars is still squaring Venus. Please don't blame your partner about certain things. Not at all. Even though that right now we're going to have the moon that it's going to be moving out of Sag, is going to be joining Capricorn, she's going to be opposing Venus, right? This is going to be another reason in there for a lot of the people to shoot out towards their partner, right? It's like, okay, here I'm doing all the work and you don't help. No, the feminine, they have their own work. And that actions of Mars with the Saturn is going to be like, what do you think you're doing? This is not the right way. Look it in your soul. How do you feel? Mars going to be looking the trine of Pluto and the trine with Uranus. Go look at it up in the sky. Go look at the deep transformations from within. And then it's going to be reaching to Saturn. And Saturn is going to be like, great, you become wise. And hopefully that is the energy that you should take a look at it in there for you. Okay? That is going to be the energy they're going to be looking for you. All right, in the next hour at 11 o'clock, we're going to have the inner work of the growth, because you've done it, what you've done it in the past hour. Hopefully that growth is going to come into you. Great energies with the North Node and Lilith. That is going to be the shadow side in there. Thank you, Antro. Appreciate your message in there. Hi, Brownie Games, and happy days. Hi. Thank you for coming in. So later on, we are going to be seeing that those energies, they're going to be manifesting a little bit differently, because at noon, there's going to be some energy that out of the balance. They're going to be squaring Chiron. They're going to be opposing Pluto in there. And as we've seen it, that intensity is like, what I have not changed in there. Can you get this positiveness that I always wanted to be, but why I cannot reach it? Well, you got to change first in the spirit. Use the energy of the spirit to change to process those changes in soul. From the soul, they are going to be coming in within your mind, within your psyche. From the psyche, you're going to be processed within your heart. From the heart, they're going to become emotions. From emotions, they turns to energies. From energies, they become a magnet. And here, the gravity is going to attract it, what is supposed to be in there. Can you shout out my friend? He has birthday today. His name is More Lester. Thank you. Happy birthday to your friend. Hopefully, he's going to be okay. All right. All right, 1 o'clock. That is going to be the energy that it's going to be within the authority in there. I mean, you guys can make a lot of jokes, but kind of like a falling into the jokes, right? Sometimes the jokes are coming to different ways. It's something, it's called karma. So I'm not worried about that. Okay. All right. So I'm talking about with my astrology report up here, the ascendant that is going to be coming in later on at 1 o'clock. That is going to be at Scorpio. A lot of the work that it's in there that it needs to be done within the shadow is going to be done one way or another. And with those energies within the shadow, it is about to find the illusions that you think you are living in, or you seeing at the things in there. You see this unhealed patterns, and the more you kind of like working with those unhealed patterns, the more you're gonna be what acting in the wounds. Okay, and from those wounds, you're still gonna be attracting more shadow in there. So with those intensity that is going to coming in, Mars is not going to be really happy as the Moon is continue to approach the end of Sag. It's about what end of the duality. It is time to be more what more constructive, more creative, more balanced, right? Mars is preparing to entering Libra within this, and at the same time, Saturn, it is what? Pulling it back, it says, like, hold on, wait a minute, not so fast, don't go too much, right? And it's going to be, wait a minute, I'm going to stopping this. So this is Saturn is the karmic ruler. You're doing something that you're not supposed to do, right? All of a sudden something's going to happen. You're going to other directions where you're going through it. All of a sudden Saturn says like, you need to think about it up here, right? So this is going to be kind of like a suppression, and that suppression is going towards Mars. Mars is going to be like, no, but I want to act. I want to do this. I want to get into this. And that's going to put intense energies. Well, Mars, you should look at it and should have been learned transformations and a process that's going to be within. That energy actually is going to be here us so much at 4 o'clock, okay? Because the inner work is going to be really within Mars and Saturn. That is going to be that positions of the ascendant is going to be opposing the certain changes. You don't like certain changes. You don't like certain changes to you because they don't suit you. They maybe doesn't respond to what your ego wants, what your desire wants, but your soul wants that. And now you have that inner fights within you, right? And the question is, can you win yourself? And you have that support. You have the support system of the planet, you to basically what? Make a different choices. Those different choices is going to be depending on the based on the levels you were able and capable to heal, right? So with that positions of able to heal is going to come in, particularly at 5 o'clock. So look at inside of you. All right, 6 p.m. The emotions is going to be high, very high about Mars and Saturn. They're going to be very powerful with this. The moon is going to be opposing Venus, and all those energies, as we talk about, Saturn is going to be like, please, hold on. Don't create mess. Please, not anymore. It's time for something else. It's time for some other things. It's time for other situations that it has to be thinking it different way because different work has to be done. And we're going to see as the moon is going to be approaching right after that hour, she's going to be entering Capricorn. That is about like, let me put the spirit back within pouring to work. Okay? Let me do this work. Let me do this cardinal changes. Let me change all this. And then Uranus is going to be supporting that. It's going to be 150 degrees moon to Uranus in there. 1 degree of Gemini to the 1 degree of Capricorn. Very powerful moments. So between 7 and 8 in the afternoon, you're going to see these energies. But later on, who else is going to be interfering on that? Mercury, who is retrograde. Mercury is going to comes in. Did you remember this? This is not the right thing. This is not the way. The past contracts, the past situations, the past agreements that you did within yourself, right? They're not anymore valid because there is a new reality in here. And now you're wondering where you're standing at between your old self, doing the same thing, same crap over and over, or evolving to your new self. Where are you going to be? Right? And this is why Saturn is going to be like, wait a minute, don't do this old stuff. Wait a minute, don't act like before. There was thousands of generations acting like this before. Change it. And those who change will understand the value. And they're going to have the abundance. Personal abundance. It's not money. Personal abundance. Okay? Which has got much more value because that personal abundance can create money. Okay? That's what this is all about. All right, later on at 9 o'clock, we are going to see this ascendant that's going to be working within us. The energy is going to be really calm down, very powerful moments, but we're going to see some tough energies at 10 o'clock because that is going to be at the 10 o'clock where the emotion is going to run high. It's going to be the ascendant is going to be with Saturn, the midheaven is going to be with the moon, and Mars is going to be the descending. So basically the energy is going to be entering from Saturn. It's going to comes in with these high energies that are going to be with the midheaven, right? That is the place where we actually getting in that positions of doing this inner work that needs to become where? Down below. As the ascendant, that energy has to reach the descendant. That is the purpose of why your soul entering that energy to comes in there. And now you have that inner work that needs to be done in both feminine and masculine energies, within understanding those, while you're under pressure of the high emotions. But if you operate it through the divine energies, which is that's what it says, like calm down, don't worry about it, you just keep rolling, you're gonna find that the divine can give you the peace and the soul, so you can make the changes with the proper understanding within you. All right, 11 o'clock, that energy is going to be as the midheaven. We are going to be seeing it tomorrow because the moon is going to be opposing, after she's going to be opposing Venus, she's going to be opposing what? Going to be opposing Jupiter. A lot of the growth between work and family is going to come in there, but you're going to see it at 11 o'clock is how can I operate it and how can I make money, how can be able to survive, and so on and so on. And everything is going to buzzing in your head. How's your sleep lately? Right? You don't understand, but your mind is processing information that it's a little bit above. And you're like, where is my mind? Where is my brain? Right? Where did that comes from? Well, Pluto and Neptune, they are retrograde. They're moving things inside of you. Feels like it goes against your desire not to think. All of a sudden you are thinking, right? Can you stop certain things? No, you can't. All you can do is go with the flow. And that is the astrogravitational report for today. And as those who following the report, I'm giving you some heads up in the morning at 7 o'clock. We are going to be feeling the energies of the moon that it's opposing Venus and Jupiter. You're going to be opposing that growth within family and that energies of love, right? And love and money within the family, because the love and money has to comes in what? Transforming. Stop this old way. It's like a money, bring it home, and they have more money, bring it home, and have so many things, and and that's old ways, right? And we have what? We have the beautiful positive energies from Pluto that says like, I'm gonna teach you a new way. You need to have enough for you to provide. You have the new things that is gonna come in. I'm gonna teach you the new way, how to handle this. Stop doing the old way. And we're gonna see this energy of Venus and Jupiter when they're coming together. Those who doing the right work, they're gonna have the greatest love within. And we're gonna feel in the energies in the morning that Mars and Venus, they stop with their conflict. They're gonna be what? Preparing to work together. Hi, Kitty. Glad to see you here. Ironel, thank you for coming in. And this is what the astrogravitational report is, guys. Okay. Hopefully you're learning some things. Hopefully you're applying things in your life, and hopefully everything goes in your favor. All right, guys. Much love. Thank you so much for watching and coming here. And come back tomorrow for another astrogravitational report. Be love, guys.